everybody, and welcome back. Hope your day is well. Thank you for checking out the content and supporting the channel. If you like the content and enjoy sports commentary, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Thank you for making me a part of your day. Hope you had a great weekend. I certainly did with my family and also watch sports as I usually do. Oh man. I feel pretty good about the OKC Thunder. The Oklahoma City Thunder beat the Indiana Pacers in Game 4 and tied the series 2-2. Game 5 is tonight, NBA Finals. I'm going to watch it. I'll be tuned in. Pacers had a chance to win Game 4, up 4 with 3.5 minutes left, but couldn't maintain or hold on. That feeling where you were working towards something great and then all of a sudden you face a mental block. It's so tough to say if Game 4 was the turning point in the series. I wouldn't say the Pacers blew their chance to win the series. It's tied 2 games apiece as they prepare for Game 5 tonight. I've learned to never count out the Pacers. You just can't count them out ever of any game, of any series. What I'm saying is it's really hard to predict the way this series will go. They are both built for the moment. We got 2 teams that match up really well. They're talented, hungry, and deep. The entire rosters are. And just when you think the Pacers are finally overmatched, they rise to the occasion each and every time. I'm being honest when I tell you, Indiana has literally proved me wrong each round. It's one of the toughest groups I've seen. They don't quit and defy all logic. So it ain't over yet. Now, I will say my feelings shift back to the Thunder after a huge Game 4 win. You're back home. Absolutely electric environment. OKC faithful is second to none. It's going to be rocking in OKC tonight. I think Monday night in Paycom Center, it's going to be one of the best basketball environments. OKC's crowd is going to be insane. I still got OKC winning it all in my book. If I'm OKC, I'm doing everything I can to win this game tonight. It would be an absolute nightmare if they don't get Game 5 at home and go back to Indiana trailing the series 3-2 in an elimination game. They don't want that. They did get out of Indiana with a win, so they did what they needed to do. All season, it looked like nobody could beat OKC, but Indiana has pulled off the unthinkable in multiple games. I'm here to tell you the Pacers have been the second best team in basketball for 6 months, and they have been playing their best basketball this entire playoff run. But when you have a miserable fourth quarter due to terrible shots, rushed possessions, it's almost impossible to win. I'm sick to my stomach if I'm a Pacers fan. That game, Friday night, ruined your weekend. And if you lose this series, you would think back to this game for sure. For sure, it was a night you want to forget, Friday the 13th. So maybe, obviously the Pacers gave their absolute all physically and mentally those first 3 quarters, and for that reason they ran out of gas in the fourth quarter, the one that mattered. In the first quarter, 35-34, second quarter 25-23, third quarter 27-23. They outscored them for 3 quarters. That fourth quarter, that was the worst quarter the Pacers played all postseason long. Less than 12 minutes away from taking a commanding 3-1 lead in the NBA Finals, they let such a golden opportunity slip away. With 3 minutes remaining in Game 4, Indiana led 103-102. Indiana seemed to have control of the game in the second half and led 87-80 after 3 quarters. A 31-17 fourth quarter has now ensured that the Pacers will have to win another game on the road in Oklahoma City if it wants to win its first NBA championship. For much of the third quarter, Oklahoma City seemed to be on the ropes. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander looked worn down. Chet Holmgren was banged up after rolling his ankle in the first half. And the Thunder offense was not clicking and flowing like it had been all season long. The entire script flipped in the fourth quarter when Alex Caruso came off the bench and made a plethora of massive plays on both ends of the floor to get OKC back in the game. Then in crunch time, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander did his thing. Nice moment for him. Definitely some highlight plays for sure. And in all honesty, anytime this team loses, there's been occasions where Shai takes over down the stretch. In Game 4, when his team needed him to be the MVP, he got to his spots and hit big shot after big shot to keep the Thunder offense going. He scored 15 of his game-high 35 points in the final 5 minutes. He drained clutch shots and free throws to seal the comeback win. But on the other end of the floor, Indiana offense completely lost its identity. I mean, literally right down to the end, they quit. That's uncharacteristic for them to just lay down and roll over. I mean, they quit. Tyrese Halliburton had his 18 points. Pascal Siakam delivered a strong performance, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, but it really didn't matter, particularly with the way they looked in the fourth quarter. The ball stopped moving, the possessions got stagnant, and they stopped generating good shots. I still wouldn't say they blew their chances to win this series. They had a number of really good comebacks this postseason. Most of the time when they lose a game after taking the gut punch, they get back up and strike right back. It was a lifeless fourth quarter, and they lost one they probably should have won. A win on the road for Indiana will not surprise anyone out there, but I'm going to roll with OKC tonight. I said 6, but with an OKC win tonight, this series goes 7. All right, everyone, I'm out of here now. Thanks for checking in. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening and watching the content. I really appreciate y'all. Without you guys, none of this is possible. You guys make this happen. So I thank you wholeheartedly, and thanks for taking the time out of your day to check out what the Sports Judge is talking about. I will have more great content for you guys coming up throughout the day. It's been fun. Got my Shohei Ohtani Dodger jersey on, ready to see him make his pitching debut tonight. It is going to be a fun night at Dodger Stadium. The Dodgers are hosting the San Diego Padres. It's always fun when those guys come to town and we take them on in a 3-game series. Always fun to watch. So I'll be watching that tonight. But guys, I'm out of here. You guys take care of yourselves and enjoy the rest of your Monday. Been nice. Take care, everyone.